There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Undercurrent LE. This is the 2v2 tournament, the DeVoid Premium tournament. There is a big prize money on the table. I believe it's $100. Whoever takes the wins, and there is like 16 teams of players of 2 taking a part of it and duking out who is the best team player. And on the left down corner at this round 1 group game, I believe that's a group C, we have in blue colors playing Terran WiNtR, and in light blue or teal we have Protoss player Nelson. These are one of the most active members, I would say. Nelson is like more on administrative stuff. The WiNtR, at least we have noticed that he has played the Sea Ducklings and won 2 in a row now by this point, and he's been going to higher leagues, and that's really cool stuff. While on the opposite side, we have Zerg, player in purple, Bury or BuryLurkers, and his teammate TheAnswer, or what was the name? Nully, in the red colors, playing Terran. Yeah, so that's the setup. That's what they are playing each other against, and we'll see how the things go down. Bury is taking the natural. It looks like Nelson is taking natural here and walling off, so WiNtR can take natural in the pocket base, and in the opposite side, TheAnswer is taking the pocket base as his natural, and will be able to have this as his third, maybe, question mark. So playing with team with Zerg in one team means that you cannot like build buildings on creep still. Yes, creep can be under it, but creep can disturb from actually building buildings for the other races. So that you have to respect whenever you are playing in team against with a Zerg, and that means that walling off in these kinds of situations is a little bit more tricky, if possible at all. Looks like Nelson is opening gateway cyber into Stargate. That's pretty standard wall, while WiNtR going for double Reaper from a reactor, and now starting the. So he was starting his natural late, but he's going for mass Reaper. Excuse me, my voice is going down. Not really mass Reaper, it's just more Reapers. It's gonna be Reaper aggression, that's for sure, from WiNTR's side. He's loving that. He's opening 1-1-1 right now. On the opposite side, the opener from TheAnswer is pretty much TheAnswer. It's equally 1-1-1, going for some Hellions and some Marine. There are a lot of links being built by the Bury right now, which is suspicious, but maybe to defend against any aggression from the opponents. As they saw, like double Reaper, it could be actually really good. And there is more Reapers coming, so it's 6 Reapers with 3 Hellions right now. Could that be an army to push? Yep, Nelson is unholding his Adept from the base. Still one of the Reapers is stuck here, and Nelson is a really good gatekeeper in opposite of Hero. As we know that there are some players which have trouble in holding the gate. Lings are here, Lings are surrounding. I don't think that Hellion power is such a big one to hold it, but it kinda did, kinda didn't. There's more Lings being built. There's Liberator being built by TheAnswer right now, which would be really nice addition to this kind of defense. So you can plant the Liberator somewhere, just siege it, and do a good against Reapers and Hellions, because they cannot shoot air. Nelson is going for third base, so is BuryLurkers. The aggression continues from from WiNTR here. It's Reapers and Hellions. Could he turn them into Hellbat? Is the question. No, he doesn't have the armor yet, so that's not a possibility. So it's gonna be Reaper Hellion aggression still. There are some mines participating in the action, but there are a lot of links which are trying to surround the army. Mine being placed here, and there are more mines being provided, so that will hold them back. The medivac is used to evacuate some power, but there's double queens here on the bottom ground. Lings are surrounding the Hellions, and things are happening. Was it a Liberator who was sent over here? Yes, it's a Liberator, and WiNTR is already evacuating his SCVs from one base, and he's not evacuating for some reason from the pocket base. Now he is, and he sends in the Cyclone, which locks on, and will clear up the Liberator, I believe, completely. So that aggression has been held. Meanwhile, Bury is sending a lot of links towards the third base of a Protoss player, killing some probes, but there are quite a lot of that's being built. Protoss player is going +1 and charge upgrades, and the WiNTR, the Terran player, is actually going for some Banshees, some Hellions, some Cyclone, and some Medivacs and Marines. It looks like 2 base aggression from the Terran player here, and Protoss is like trying to catch up to it. Bury is actually successfully has landed third base. He's going for roach speed +1/+1, which means that he might be going for Ling Bane Roach combination. Is there a Baneling's Nest? Actually not, so it's just the Ling Roach combination. Could be because their WiNTR is kind of famous for playing mech, so that could be a thing. Okay, took a drink here to release my neck problems, and there is a medivac of mines being sent towards the Protoss, probably throughout the right side. Let's see. Yeah, it's the main base of the Protoss. There's a scan being used to deny the aggression of WiNTR's Banshees, which were just flying in to do the army. So game is pretty much passive right now. Bury is spreading creep. Nelson is kind of scanning out the medivac coming in, and there are already Marines. No, but the Reapers sent by WiNTR, and there's Stalkers protecting the drop, which means that drop cannot land successfully. Bury is losing another Overlord over here, but he's spotting that WiNTR is going for third base, and Bury actually goes for aggression. He has Roach Ravager combination. There are High Templars, which all of them were lost with the Biles. There is no Storm on the way, unfortunately, for the Nelson here. Or he has it already. He doesn't have it. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So now it's like Marine, Mine, Roach, Ravager, aggression coming from our Zerg and Terran team here. While the Nelson and WiNTR is trying to hold it, where the Protoss and Terran is trying to hold it. There is a creep highway being built by BuryLurkers over here, so he can quickly resupply his army, and he successfully sniped down the Immortal, and he is coming in with more Biles, more Ravagers, more Roaches, more aggression. Answer is slow of providing his supporting units, but there might have been something going on which I didn't spot on the opposite side of the map. Sorry if I missed something and you spot something, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. So, except I'm trying to cast. Okay, so it's 3-base situation for both sides. Aggressions have been successfully held. The mine drops finally successfully has gone down, but it was hold successfully also defended against it. And yeah, Bury is going for 2-2. The Nelson doesn't have anything on his production tab. He's thinking about life, probably. No, he's just waiting for cooldowns of his gateways to be able to successfully defend against whatever is coming. WiNtR is going for Hellion Blue Flame. He's going for Cyclone Research, which means that he is slowly transitioned to the Mech Terran, which he is famous for. And this one will be the Mech Leiren build. So yeah. Biles are sniping down the War Prism. That was lazy but really good catch for the BuryLurkers. Nelson is going for +3 and Bury is still trying to get his +2, so +2 melee, +2 ranged. So he's still thinking, he still continues, not thinking, but he's still continuing to push with Roach, Ravager, Ling. And then looks like the answer is going for Marine Mine. Combination of things against this comp. So Ling, Roach, Ravager actually is really good against Mech Terran for sure. I don't know how it works against Charge Lot based armies, but as we see, yeah, Charge Lots are actually, I think they are really good against both Marines, both Lings, both Ravagers. Roach is not so much. The answer now is sieging up a siege tank, which is really good. That would have them to have some place to recover from the counter push. Ravagers are going for the siege tank, biling it down successfully. Answer is pushing, but lost his push. There are more roaches from the highway coming up. The supporting army is coming closer. There is one more siege tank coming in, but the army has been split up a little bit. The fights are happening constantly. Don't know what took place there, but that something did. I think everything, all the attention right now is pushed over here. Actually, WiNtR has taken the 4th base behind this. So his answer going for his 4th and actually has 5th. So is Bury. So Nelson pretty much is the only one who is suffering from economy depletion. He's running out of economy to actually build an army here. And he feels that he's not able to get that 3rd because he's always being pushed from this side. There's another big push here from Ravagers, Lings, Marauders, and Nelson being pushed out of his 3rd base, which is really good for Bury and answer here. Yeah, Bury has like already like 6 bases, and so is answer. The siege tanks are protecting pretty good, but unfortunately there is no way that Nelson can get out of here. He has to pick base over here to have actually economy so he can help his teammate. The answer decides to move up to the 4th base of WiNtR to actually go attack that. And it's gonna be denied. The base is lost over here. While Bury is actually trying to push here, but he's running into siege tank, which is very well placed up here. That pylon did disturb him on whatever. WiNtR calls GG and drops out of the game, so I believe that's how the game ended. His siege tank were sniped. Nelson has pretty much no money, except he's floating a lot of money. But he has no economy to saturate to get to actually hold on the army. I don't know, maybe they could have kept fighting, but well, it is what it is. Let's jump into game 2. So the first game goes for the answer and Bury, right? Yep, answer and BuryLurkers. So this is the game 2 in a best of 3. On the group stage, round 1, in the Void 2v2 premium tournament. So that's pretty much handled, administered, made by and played by the Void people, our community guys. And in upper left corner, we have in the pink colors playing Terran, WiNtR, and his teammate in teal or light blue colors is Nelson, playing Protoss pieces. They looks like they're gonna wall off the top of the ramp. The opposing side, we have the winners of the first game. I believe that's over here. Yep, that's in blue colors playing Terran is TheAnswer or Nully, and on the purple colors playing Zerg we have BuryLurkers. So it was not so much as back and forth game as more as Bury prepared like a big highway of an undisturbed, did get like 3 expansions and some army, and it was getting ready for WiNtR transitioning into mech by having +1/+1 for the lings and roaches, and getting speed for both lings and roaches, and just pushing the WiNtR with a ling roach ravager. Not so much Banes, not investing in those, while the answer was more based on the Marines and mines. And then it was some little bit back and forth with mine drops and Banshee sending and that sort of thing for harassment purposes, but not much of success. Actually, talking about success, look at that, Nelson is going for 3 gateways, so it looks like it's gonna be some one base aggression from his side, while WiNtR is actually taking the second base. There is a reactor being built. No, that's not 3 gates, sorry, my bad, that was a cyber core, so everything's fine, everything's standard, my bad, didn't spot it. Yep, it looks actually quite standard openers then. WiNtR is going for double marine opener, so he's not gonna be harassing his opponent with reapers here, and he's gonna be defending with those marines, maybe try to hunt some overlord down from BuryLurkers, while the answer already is harassing the Protoss probes over here with his reaper. Nelson goes for double stalker opener. Well, the marines have to run long way around, while reaper can actually jump up the cliffs and actually make some harassment happen. It's actually blocking the factory from landing, which is funny. I don't know what was cancelled here, sorry, I didn't spot that. I want to spot that, sorry. Let's turn back. There was something being built and I don't know what exactly. Was it the starport? No, it's an armory. Ooh, that's like strategy not being shown. So it was an armory being built and cancelled immediately. So technically it could have been like Hellbat push with something. That could have been in the mind of WiNtR and his teammate Nelson. Unfortunately, that pesky Reaper did do his stuff. Yep, there's the armory going up. So, and there is proxy robotics facility from Nelson. So he's building some immortals, and Nelson actually is chasing the overlord with the stalkers into the range. So I believe that that the proxy was spotted by Bury here, just because those stalkers did choose to shoot it down. So it's like 2 base aggression over here. There's a siege tank coming up. There is a couple of stalkers joining in. There's a couple of Hellions. There are 4 marines. Yeah, but this all is spotted by the Reaper here at the ramp. Links around the immortal and go down, get down the army, upcoming army. There's many links, but those Hellbats are the problem here. But there is a siege tank, so Hellbats might just go down to marines and siege tank, and then the links can finish up the job. The aggression is continuing. Not all of the Hellbats has gone down, but links are free to ravage whatever, eat whatever the thing they find. So the attack is pulled back. Nelson has a War Prism, which he pulls back, and Bury is trying to get the proxy robotics facility and pylon down by attacking with mass lings, which is really good because that's exactly what can deal with this kind of aggression. And GG's called, the game is over then and there. I guess that was the aggression, it was kind of fallen, and they just gave up. So BuryLurkers and TheAnswer takes game 2. They take the series. Cool.